everybody. Just got up early to go and get some fuel for the RZR. The wife and I are headed to Kentucky Dragway in Clay City, Kentucky to drag race the RZR today. So everybody say a little prayer. One, that they'll let me on the track, and two, that no mud falls off my skid plate onto the track, because they probably wouldn't be too happy about that.
So how long is this track today?
Kentucky Dragway is a quarter mile. The RZR is probably set up more for an 1/8 mile, which is typically we would go to Owingsville, which is an 1/8 mile track, but I'm not really sure. I've never done this before, so I don't know if we're going to get on the rev limiter before the end of the quarter mile or even the 1/8 mile. I have no idea. So it's I've tried to Google turbo RZRs on a drag strip. You don't really get much results. Not many people are doing it. So once we make a hit, we'll know what to expect. But for right now, we're just kind of going with it.
How fast are the other, or like the race cars themselves, going to go?
I know Johnny Porterfield, who's going with us, in the 1/8 mile, his car runs in like the mid-5s. He's got a brand new Corvette that he's running today, and it's the same drivetrain as his old car, and his old car ran mid-5s in the 1/8 mile. So,
Who's Johnny Porterfield?
Johnny Porterfield grew up with my dad in Charleston, and I started going to his shop recently because of this truck is a Chevy and things break on it pretty often. So I started going to his shop, and it kind of rekindled all those relationships. So ended up, me and Johnny are really good friends now, which is funny because he grew up with my dad. And today I'm going to the track. My dad, my mom, everybody's going to the track together. It's just us today. The Mountain State UTV crew is all busy today, so this is just a family day. I'll introduce you guys to Johnny and show you his car, and it should be a lot of fun.
He's kind of the reason you're doing all this.
Yeah, I was into racing to an extent, but Johnny asked me to come to the racetrack last year in Owingsville, and we kind of got bit by the racing bug a little bit.
Yeah, you did.
I can't afford to have a race car, but I do have a RZR that's pretty fast, so
Yeah.
why not?
How was that, Nana?
That was intense. And that was just a little bit. I said, ooh, that really takes your chest. But it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Right.
So go around the water, go to the line,
Okay.
because you don't need to heat them up.
Got you. The only reason I want to do a burnout is just because it looks cool.
Oh, get the do that.
We'll do one with, one without.
There you go.
Let's figure it out.
Quarter mile switch, lanes 3 and 4. If you got regular time.
mile time was 860. It was a 078 reaction time, which I think is pretty good. So it gets out of the hole really quick. I'm gonna change the suspension setting and see if it does a little better. I'm not sure if it spun either when I took it out. I'm
Didn't
gonna
look like it.
watch the video to check that I thought I lost. I'm gonna go again, and I looked at the video and I spun the tires a little bit. I think I had still a little bit of water on them.
Yeah, mine too.
So I'm gonna do a bigger burnout
It's gotta just be
and
where
change the
it's-
suspension to firm and do it again and see what happens. I'm gonna try it again and switch it to firm, see if it does any better in firm. Also, it'd be nice if I had my gauges on so I could see how fast I was going last time.
How's that one?
I said I got a little too greedy and I red lit. I left a little bit early. So.
I
It
thought
was
you
still
did.
close, but the time was pretty much the same. I can't remember what I was going to say now.
Did you spin the tires or something?
I couldn't tell if I spun. The burnout was a lot better, but it was a couple tenths slower for whatever reason in firm. So I'm going to put it in comfort, which is the softest setting, and see what happens.
What'd you do the first time? Sport?
The first was sport, second was firm, so I'm going to try comfort and see if it speeds it up any. We'll see what
Sounds like a
happens.
plan.
I need NOS.
No.
My car topped out at 140 miles per hour this morning.
Amateurs don't use nitrous oxide. I've seen the way you drive. You got a heavy foot. You'll blow yourself to pieces.
I need one of these. One of the big ones. But actually, you know, let's make it two. Canary, I need it by tonight.
Are we rolling?
Mm-hmm.
That was the fastest one yet, just by a little bit, but I think it likes the soft suspension best. It was an 859, 75 miles per hour in the eighth. He only had 5 mile an hour on me, but he got me so quick off the line.
Yeah, he
He's
really
way out
didn't beat
there.
you by much for, I mean, he had a race car.
Yeah, for being a race car, I'm happy with that. Yeah, we're thrashing on the car between every pass, changing suspension settings. Overall, comfort suspension ended up being the best with an 859 in the 8th mile. Yeah. Now nobody can hear me. Joe Johnny's car. Side-by-side and take it to the drag strip. It's a great idea. I might not have been the fastest guy there, but I just about guarantee you I was having the most fun. So definitely doing that again. Hopefully the guys can come with us next time. I'm sorry you guys didn't get to hear Samson talk throughout the whole video. It's one of my favorite parts of all these videos. I think we could get the number way down in the 8th mile. I'm still accelerating way past the 8th mile into the quarter mile, and I think we could set up the primary and mess with some clutching and get our mile an hour or our speed in the 8th way up, and not worry about the quarter. We're just worried about the 8th mile. So,
What would be your goal time?
my goal, knowing what I know now, my goal would be to get this RZR into the 7s on the 8th mile. I think it's achievable, and that's cooking for a side-by-side. So I'd be happy with that. I want to thank everybody for watching and subscribing to the YouTube channel. We're going to get you guys, as fast as we can get videos out, we'll get them out. We all have full-time jobs, so just bear with us a little bit. Thank you everybody for getting in on the t-shirt giveaway. If you like money, you might want to pay attention to the channel, because the next giveaway is going to be some big stuff. Thank you. And one more thing, keep an eye out for some Mountain State UTV merch here. Right.
Overall, how did today go?